as far as Michael could tell. After that, the information that he got regarding Murray, he was a cardiologist. He thought, okay, well, if you're a cardiologist, then you must know anything about the body. Basically, you have to learn everything to become a cardiologist. That's what he thought. I mean, he didn't know that he was going to claim later on that he didn't even know how to do mouth resuscitation as a cardiologist, which is a question: did he know or he didn't know, or did he just pretend he didn't know? But anyway, Adam said MJ told him, I want to thank you very much. Okay. So the next thing is Adam said he wasn't going to ask for a resume because Murray was doing a favor for him. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of messed up, I mean, I can understand where he was coming from, but this is, as a doctor, he didn't know anything about him except for the fact that he had, helped him and his father, but he didn't know anything else about him. So, I think that was kind of foul, right there. Okay. So Adam testified. He would come over to the house and see Dr. Murray there sometimes after that, but he doesn't know how the relationship went between Michael and Dr. Murray. Did you ever feel that Dr. Murray tried to hide his interactions with MJ? And the answer is no. And Adam said he only saw Mr. Jackson, meaning Mr. Joe Jackson, and Randy Jackson come to the house one time while he was there, and I think this was in Vegas. I think that this was happening in Vegas. Okay, so after Michael died, he asked Murray about, what was he going to do, and Murray, never offered anything about what was the cause of Michael's death. Dr. Murray told Adams that he was going to need a lawyer. Let me go back up and fill in a couple more spots here. Adams was working for Dr. Murray as a favor or something like that. So let me go back over this part. After Adams said he worked as a personal security for an attorney in Las Vegas, Adams testified he traveled with Dr. Murray everywhere. He wasn't paid as his security, but I was his security, he said. It was just understood that I'd be. There was no contract or anything of that nature, and it wasn't a job. I started with Dr. Murray the day after Michael Jackson passed, Adams explained. At that point, didn't you work for MJ? I didn't officially work for MJ. I orchestrated his staff. I didn't actually officially work for him. Adams, are you still a patient? Oh, he said, no, he's locked up now. Okay, the day after MJ passed, I called Dr. Murray. He was in California, and I asked him, was it true what I was hearing? He said, yes. Adams, I asked him. Adams said, I asked him if he was okay and if he needed me. And he said, yes. He would need him. And at that time, my father told me to go to him. Adams said, Murray told him he needed help because MJ had passed. I told him he had taken care of my father and me, and that I'd be there by his side in this situation until it was completed, Adams recalled. And we went to eat together. We went to movies together. We went to criminal proceedings together, meetings, lawyers. We took walks together. Adams also traveled with Murray to Las Vegas, Houston, San Diego, Philadelphia, Boston, and Miami. Adams said Dr. Murray's pastor in Houston was also a patient, and as well as a number of other pastors and people he went to church with. Adams stayed in Dr. Murray's office when he was in Vegas and Houston seeing patients. Adams learned through TV reports that Michael Jackson had died. He called Murray, who was in Santa Monica. He traveled to Los Angeles the next morning. I made statements to you, but I made statements, but he never discussed with me how Michael passed. I wonder why. Adams recalls, he never clarified anything with me. We lived together. We had an apartment together. We did everything together, Adams said. Adams went everywhere with Dr. Murray, from the day after MJ's death to Murray's criminal conviction. The last time Adams spoke with Dr. Murray was the day after he was convicted. Adams was with the doctor in his unofficial position during the criminal trial. So the jury heard from the security guard. Adams said Dr. Murray never described what kind of treatment he was engaged in with MJ. Adams orchestrated security for Michael Jackson in 2006. He said his friend, Mr. Muhammad, was the security who called him and introduced him to Michael. So I'm going to bring that to the end right now. And, this gentleman seemed like he was very deceived by Dr. Murray. And there's a lot of people who called Dr. Murray Dr. Death. So in Houston. So especially a lot of African American people, they said he did a lot of things that was not correct, and he hurt a lot of people, but he deceived a lot of people too. And so therefore it's not hard to see how he deceived Michael, and Michael got a good reference from this man, and he deceived a lot of people that's out there. And even now they're still feeling sorry for him. He keeps on calling people and leaving messages from jail, just like he's just right around the corner. He's getting ready for his book signing, and a lot of people believe that he's being paid off while he's in jail. So anyway, you guys write and tell me what you think. Okay? All right. Well, thank you. I want you to know I love you more, and God's peace, Jesus' peace, because without Jesus there is no peace. And everybody at home, just say, Jesus is Lord. I love you. Bye-bye. Talk to you next time. God bless. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. If you heard a bunch of noise in the background, that was just my family coming back. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.